Yep, whenever you're ready.
So, in this modern world, everyone has a cell phone, correct? By 2010, 75% of 12 to 17-year-olds have cell phones. So, over time, till 2014, cell phones have, become more popular with ever-changing technology and all that fun stuff. So, imagine you walk through middle school now, or your high school. Everybody has a cell phone. Everybody's got it out. So, my topic is why cell phones shouldn't be allowed in high schools or middle schools. So, Matt, when did you get your first cell phone?
I was like 13 or 14.
Alright, so for some of you it might have been 13 or 14, for others of you it might have been older or younger. I got mine at 16. The only reason I had my cell phone was to contact my parents where I needed to be picked up or dropped off. Simple stuff like that, it was innocent. Nowadays, the nature of cell phones are ever-changing. Snapchat, Instagram, texting, things like cyberbullying are coming up, and all that stuff. My first point tonight is the cost of cell phones. My sister just turned 14. She, was asking my dad, can I get a cell phone the same age as me? Well, actually earlier. She's asking my dad for a cell phone, and she's had her heart set on the iPhone 6. And it's expensive. She had to add a new line to the contract, and $500 later, she has an iPhone 6 in her pocket. But when she goes to middle school or high school, in future years, she's going to be bringing that cell phone everywhere. So, when she leaves it in a locker or something like that, somebody's going to know it's there, she might have told her friends, stuff like that. So, what will happen is, or what could happen, is somebody could break the lock, and somebody will say, somebody will break the lock and her iPhone will be gone. That's $500, $600 down the drain. So, these things are expensive, and if stolen, can cost the family a lot of money. And, if it was left home, there wouldn't be a chance of, it being stolen. Secondly, back home at my high school and in neighboring areas, seniors were allowed to drive off campus for lunch. It was just a privilege for those 42-minute, 43-minute periods that we had off. So, we would drive off lunch, and I remember a couple of times I'd get in a car, and we'd be on the highway, and we'd be going to Chipotle, or, Taco Bell, or, McDonald's, something like that. And, I'd see my friend in the driver's seat texting and driving. That's dangerous, extremely. So, check your phone a couple times here and there, and it adds up. Those, 5 seconds that your eyes are off the road and on your phone could be the death in a minute, just like that. So, it's dangerous. I mean, a lot of things could happen like that. I had a really close friend who was like a family member to me that a couple of years ago passed away when, she was texting and driving. And another close friend of mine, she was hit by a driver. She was killed, he wasn't. Just stuff like that. Next point of the night is cell phone use in schools, has dramatically increased. It's a fact. It's not going to change. But that spike in cell phone use and, cell phone increases has, it leads to cheating on tests and such like that. So the spike and other stuff like that, it's just there. People know, like, hey, let me get my cell phone. I might have an answer. I can Google something if the teacher's not looking. With students taking so many APs and so many, honors courses and college credits and such like that, they're overwhelmed. They're stressed. I was there back my junior year. I was caught. My friend took a test. He answered based on Google in a textbook and sent me the answers back. So I got it when I was taking the test, and I was like, I might as well use it. I can't get caught. Well, I got caught. And it's not fun. 2 days of suspension and a lesson later, which is a nightmare. So I mean, and I kind of gotta live with it. Not as bad as texting driving, but now it's referred to as the Acre scandal of 2013 back in my high school. So cell phones, they're not really looking good right now. I mean, they're also promote bullying. I've been there too on the receiving side. And it's not fun. Text and pictures, they travel much faster than word of mouth. In cases like this, people hide behind their cell phones. They can be sitting in class, sitting on the bench or board and just, waiting to do something. And, you just, get a text message or an update, a tweet, something you're tagged in, and it's a nightmare finding out that, this kid's a loser, you know, and people are addicted to their cell phones. So, how many of you guys have cell phones on you right now? Alright, now, since I started the speech, how many of you have texted, tweeted, checked your Instagram, stuff like that? Okay, so that was my final point of the evening. They're a distraction. Many of you will laugh, but education is important, hence why we all decided to further our education. So, distractions that could just be downloaded into your phone, Instagram, stuff like that. It makes it much easier than ever before. Education is an important part of our lives. And, it's our continuous checks of our phones, it's just a distraction. And, the entire class period can be missed. It'll be, harmful to your learning experience. Cell phones are blessings, but they shouldn't be abused. Bullying, cheating, and texting in class are just a few ways that cell phone privileges are being abused. And to put it in a nutshell, cell phones can be left around for a few interrupted hours. It's not too difficult. Thank you.